Welcome to Zidam Astrology. Join me on this journey for your tarot and patra readings, your birth charts inclusive of chakras, crystals and runes. Sign up, share and subscribe. Okay, at Zidam Astrology, my subscribers, and to you my new visitors and viewers, I do things differently at Zidam Astrology in regard to tarot reading and analysis. I have aligned Vedic astrology with my tarot readings, and my previous videos on my YouTube channel and at zidamastrology.com will give you an insight in this method that I use. And one of the things that I don't do is daily horoscopes. And it is because the natal chart is a map of what the sky was like on the day of your birth. It's the foundation, it's your lineage, it's your ancestral prophecy, it's your blood work, it's your bloodline. It is a guide that allows us to know ourselves better and understand what types of energies we have available at each moment and at every situation in life. It is not decisive, it is not in concrete, as it were, but it shows options and marks or pathways that brings us success or obstacles. And the four elements that I deal with that are aligned with tarot is the source code of astrology. And this source code of astrology surrounds the fire, earth, air and water signs in the zodiac. And if you know your zodiac, the 12 sign in the zodiac, they are all compartmentalized into fire, earth, air and water. And these are the blueprint of your soul, and it allows you to become the architect of your own destiny. And by grounding ourselves in this fundamental approach to astrology and tarot, then we can more deeply appreciate the subtle and not so subtle energies of how the universe affect us here on earth, and we can seek ways to work with them so that they do not overwhelm us and they work against us. Anyone familiar with the tarot will recognize them as the four suits, the source code of astrology. They are the wands, which are fire, pentacles, which is earth, swords, air, and cups, which is the water. And these four elements can be aligned with the modern playing deck of cards, which are clubs, diamonds, spades, and hearts, in that order. And the fire trine here, the commonality of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is the fire trine, and fire trine is active. It's confident, it's assertive, because we have the ram, and this is creation, initiation, going gung-ho into what you want, initiating everything. We have the lion, who is the king of the forest. Then we have the archer, who is really the centaur. The fire signs can't sit around and wait for something to happen. They have to get up and do something. They are always on the go. It's active, it's passion. This makes them the most daring of the signs in the zodiac, of the 12 signs. They need, and they tend to have a lot of energy, and they tend to be more enthusiastic and positive than other signs. They're also impulsive and hot-headed, and they can be aggressive, and they can be energetic. But of the three of the signs, Aries is the most energetic, Leo is the warmest of the three, and Sagittarius is the most optimistic. And the fire signs itself tend to be passionate, dynamic, temperamental. It can keep you warm, or it can bring great destruction for you. But while it burns out quickly at times without fuel, so there is something that keeps that fire burning, and that's that passion. It can also regenerate its power from the ashes. A single spark can set off a forest fire, so that these signs need to be nurtured and managed carefully. And when fire meets fire, life can be an exuberant adventure. It's a vital march with inspiration and encouragement. But the challenge with this fire trine comes when temperaments turn into struggles for dominance, for egos, for leaders, And, if there's only drama without any kind of foundation, then you can burn yourself out. So this is why I use the fire trines, because they are common. They have a common thread. When one is activated, all three are activated. And this trine in Vedic astrology is called the Dharma Trikona, and it consists of the aspects of the soul's mission, the accumulated merit, and the manifestation of past karma. And this Dharma Trikona deals with the bhavas or the houses in Vedic astrology of 1, 5, and 9. And 1 is yourself, 5 is your children, 9 is your father. And that is your circle of life, the evolution. And tradition holds that the Dharma Trikona is your aim in life, your primary aim in life. Since it's the foundation that you develop your wisdom and discretion for you to pursue the other three aims in life according to Hinduism, which is Artha, Kama, and Moksha. And Artha is wealth, Kama is happiness, and Moksha is liberation. So these are the 4 aims in life. And this is the foundation. This is your primary aim in life, to do the right thing, to do it the right way and in the right frame of mind. And one of the sages within the Hinduism religion, Sage Manu, says that there are 10 rules for the observance of Dharma, so that your foundation should be built on this for you to understand the trines in Vedic astrology and why they are aligned to tarot. And these are forgiveness, self-control, honesty, patience, sanctity, truthfulness, reason, knowledge, control of the senses, and the absence of anger. And Hinduism describes Dharma as the natural universal law, where observing it enables you to be contented and happy and to save yourself from suffering. Because if you do the right thing in the right way, to the right persons and at the right time, then you are going to be contented and happy. Because this is the moral law combined with spiritual discipline that guides your life. So this is why I use the trines in reading or in grouping the tarot reading for Zidam Astrology's analysis. Okay, Fire Trine, this is your analysis of the tarot spread for the period May 15th to 28th, 2022. And the first card that we have for you, Fire Trine, is the 7 of Wands. And this is the topic. This is your situation for the period. This is the question that you want answered about your goal, your finances, your career, your relationship. And the 7 of Wands is all about power, all about control, taking the higher ground, holding your own, being defensive, being aggressive. And you're always under attack. You have to be on your guard. So that for this period, you might be fighting off stiff competition in areas of love, in areas of business, in areas of career. And you might strengthen your resolve by being this kind of leader, this kind of aggressive, controlled person. But you might also consider that it will leave you weakened and exhausted. That when you prime yourself to fight, to be aggressive, to always be on your guard, you are putting yourself under tension, both physical and mental. And you always feel that others will seek to take something from you, and probably you may reach that stage where you would prefer to destroy something rather than to let someone else have it. So this is kind of the aggression. And remember, we are talking about the fire signs. We are talking about the Ram in Aries, who is creative, who likes to take the initiative. We are talking about the lion, who is king of the jungle. We are talking about the centaur, that strong person, that archer who is there, who is always on the lookout for something to defend against. So you might feel that you cannot stand by and let some things happen, and you must come out fighting and play that game so that you won't lose what you have worked so hard for. You are very assertive and defiant, but it can't be all that aggression. It has to be tempered. This Seven of Wands can highlight the need for you to be on guard and having to watch your back. You might feel you are alone and you're surrounded by persons who don't like you or who you cannot trust, but you cannot be opposition all the time. Yes, you have to watch your back. Yes, you have to fight for what you need to fight for. Yes, you have to stand guard, but you can't be a bully with it. That's just a general feeling, a general intuition for you this week, fire sign. And the influence here that is coming through is the Lovers. And the Lovers is a card that is all about, well, it holds the pose of the influence. What is influencing you? What is the heart of the situation? What is your desire? What is your challenges, your hopes and fears? And your hopes and fears rally around a partnership, someone to love, someone to have a relationship with, a partnership with. And it's all about choices. What are you going to choose? Are you going to choose balance? Are you going to choose aggression? What it is, are you afraid of losing or being separated from a partner? And is it a business partner or a relationship? But a little guidance here. The Lovers is a major arcana card, and the major arcana cards are energies or events that we really have no control over. It's going to happen. No matter what we do, it's going to happen. So that something is going to influence or be influenced by how you deal with relationships, how you view relationships, and probably the relationships that you want. And remember, this could be in business, this could be in romance, this could be family. But the primary meaning of the Lovers card is harmony, attractiveness, and perfection in a relationship. The trust and the unity that the Lovers have gives each of the person, and it's two of them there, confidence, strength, empowering the other. One does not rule the other. And this is why I'm saying that with the Seven of Wands, you need to temper that aggression that may be coming out from you this period. You need to temper that ego. You need to temper that I am master of all I survey. Let Leo be a little, a little cool this period. Let Leo kind of hold back and be the warmth and the sunshine that he can be, or you, or whichever relationship you have. But another meaning behind the Lovers card is a concept of choice, a choice between things that are opposing or mutually exclusive, and this could be a dilemma that you need to think about carefully before you make the best decision for your situation. You need to fully understand why you are looking for a partner or why you have selected that person as a partner. But again, this is going to happen whether you wanted to or not. You will have to make a decision, or you would have to understand that you made this decision and you should be committed to it. Don't analyze it to death. Don't look at it where you might have to ponder it over and over again. Look at it, meditate on it, and take advantage, and don't try to put anyone at fault, yourself or anybody else. And your character and attitude for this week, wow, it's the Hermit, and the Hermit again is an external card, and that energy is telling you, use a little wisdom, isolate yourself, meditate a little bit, take the long road, or it might be a weary road for you, but take the long road. Don't make quick decisions. Search for yourself. become a recluse for a little bit, and the Hermit is convinced that, when they walk through the night, they are guided by this low light that he has in his hands there, so that, his destination is internal. It's his being home, his self. And the Hermit is a seeker for knowledge that comes from within. He's a wanderer. He's searching for things that can only be gained with long periods of introspection, long periods of solitude. So the Seven of Wands, you have battled, you have won the battle because you are there standing up in all your glory, in your confidence, in your power with control. But you need to think about how you got there. Did you get there by yourself? Did you get there with a partner? Is that partner now with you, or was there some issue that they were separated? The Hermit is a card for taking out, or taking time out actually, to reflect on where you are going in life. It is a time for you to withdraw from others, from the routine, from everyday life, and to compensate for any losses or issues that you may have, and to contemplate your existence and the purpose of your existence. There can be few distractions, but this card is telling you, let distractions be as few and as far between as possible. And the Hermit is a card of solitude. It is a card of meditation and spending time alone. So listen to the messages, Fire, Trine, and understand what you have to do. And the timing of this is the card for the timing of this is Justice. And justice is all about the consequence of your action. And isn't that, coincidental? Because here we're telling you that yes, you want to take the initiative. Yes, you want to be gung-ho about it in the Seven of Wands. But some things are out of your hands. That relationship, that Lover's card is out of your hands. The Hermit, where you will be isolated or find yourself in solitude or loneliness, that is out of your hands. And what the cards are telling you is that it's coming, but take your time. Understand that you can't do anything about it, and self-analyze, self-examine, understand yourself, understand that there are consequences to actions. And the timing here is weeks, because Libra is also associated with Justice, which is the Queen of Swords, so this is weeks. And the outcome we have here is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is all about celebration. The Three of Wands is the outcome here, the lesson, the advice, the resolution. You can have delays and setbacks, you can have some cancellations, but it is all about taking time for yourself, because the Three of Wands suggests growth, movement, expansion, developments. It is also a card that is associated with immigration, so you might have to move from one place to another, one country to another. You never know. There is a building momentum as things begin to happen at a fast and furious pace, so that while you don't want to be gung-ho, you want to take time for introspection. The outcome would be that you are going to have for full-on growth and success. This card brings success and good fortune when it turns up in a reading. You are bound to feel brimming over with self-confidence and self-belief. You are sure of what you're doing. You feel excited and full of enthusiasm for something that you are working on. Your creative juices are flowing. The Ram in Aries, the Ram in Aries is up there, and feeling energized and ready to take on a whole new life. And the downside of this is that when you make decisions quickly, when you juggle and you don't think, you might make a mistake. You might not think things through properly, and what you want as success and growth may not be realized. So listen to the cards, listen to the outside voices, because the external cards here are the Lovers, Hermit, and Justice. And the Lovers is all about influence, the Hermit is you, and Justice is about timing. So these three things are outside your realm of control. So while you are there wanting to be in control with Seven of Wands showing up as your situation, really and truly you are not in control, because there are 3 external cards coming up here that will put the control in the hands of your spiritual guidance, your gurus, your teacher, somebody who is wanting to give you advice, the deities. You know, it is out of your hands. So depending on the circumstances, you may have nothing left to return to and must stay where you are for this point in time, because it is out of your hands. But the outcome there is good for you. You're starting off at a strong position, but you need to learn the lessons that the cards are sending here for you, so that you can get that success, that travel, that journey that you want to go on. You know, don't sit on the negative side of the outcome. You know, don't get delays and setbacks and feel powerless, you know, because that is what will happen if these external forces that are guiding you and the message that they are sending, maybe you're not looking at the potential, but you need to look at it. So sit back a little bit, relax, and learn and listen to the lesson and the building momentum that will take you to greatness. This is your reading, Fire Trine. Okay, with Bhagwan's blessings, I have finished another video in my tarot series. I ask that you share, you sign up, you subscribe to my blog at zidamastrology.com, you subscribe to my channel on YouTube, and that we meet again. I hope that you find something new and exciting that enters your thoughts and enables your dream. Be safe, happy, and healthy until we meet again. See you next time. Bye.